Legend of Total War here with part 12 of my Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion Let's Play campaign as the Eastern Roman Empire. Right, previously we conquered some more territory of the Western Roman Empire and we finished off the Huns once and for all, so that was good. Finally getting revenge for what happened at Campus Iasages. So that's good, and we just need to, I guess, focus on retaking the settlement now. Yeah, it'll take them another turn to get back here. There's hardly anything in there. So what are the Sarmatians doing? Are they going to attack me, are they? Probably. Well, if they attack me, then these guys, after they're done with this, will go and attack them. We better recruit some more troops just in case. Get ready to fight them. Kind of slow conquest because every single region that we take is pagan and we have to convert it to Christianity, which takes time. But all of Iberia is now under our control, so that's good. Alright. So he needs to wait here for a short time longer. Actually, It's his army that needs to wait here, not necessarily him. Need to retrain these troops and get a peasant in there. Then we send him up north to deal with the last little remnants of the Western Roman Empire in Gaul and Britannia. Might be an idea to start getting some ships ready. Not yet though. So these guys here, they're ready to move out. If we besiege that settlement, they might challenge us out in the field, which would be preferable. Or I could just attack them right there. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we will go for full map completion. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I mean, we're pretty close to it. There's not that many settlements left. Alright, if we're gonna do this, let's do it without the infantry. Because they only ever get in my way if we're gonna do a draw out. That's easy enough to deal with. Now what about this? The biggest problem here is that if any one of them get away, then the draw out fails. But this is a good opportunity to wipe out all the infantry, and maybe even just take out a few of the generals. Make it easier for us to take the settlement next turn if need be. Time to fuck the Franks up. Okay, so first thing, we should just charge right at the first force. The reinforcements will be coming from over there. Just keep them out of the way for the time being.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a
Actually, no. I want to be fighting in this area here, so bring them in. I don't want them shooting yet. Okay, the hunters didn't even get a single shot in. Okay, it's probably best we didn't charge into them because they'll break. There we go.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers.
No. Stop that.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Okay, so these guys here, all of them, just hang back for the time being. Let the carriage ballista do some damage. Oh, for fuck's sake, I selected all of them. Hang back. And you. Specifically, of course, aiming for their paladin bodyguard. Doesn't make sense to shoot anything else. All their infantry don't matter. Oh, but they do have archers. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get my guys killed. If he's out front, that works well for me. Taking a bit of damage. Alright, where are we going to engage them? Because the red line's right over there. We've got to be careful not to let any of them escape. But I don't want to be fighting in the trees. Now what we could do is just make a mad rush right for their center to try and kill their general. Let him get shot. He's already done a considerable amount of damage to the Paladin bodyguard. Barely used up any ammo. And that's it. You go back and be defensive. Allow me to shoot you a little bit more. I'm quite content with just sitting here shooting them. Why not? And I prefer to shoot them, but those hunters will get in the way. Now, are the hunters long range? Yeah, so I don't want to get too close. Shooting these axe herban is fine. Yeah, shoot the Paladin bodyguard. Alright, head first, right into the Paladin bodyguard. Yeah, you stop firing now. Just want him to get around the back here. Good.
Has been killed. This will surely make his followers waver.
Now try and run down all their goddamn infantry. As for you two, stay the hell out of this. Stay back. That's it. Roll up their infantry. We'll just roll up this entire flank. Fuck me, they want to hit these guys here. Just want them out of the way now. Okay, good, they're backing off there. Somewhat, those aren't. Paladin bodyguard coming in over there. Okay, you guys get over that, charge in, and just leave. Let's see, you come over, and you charge them down. Okay, you need to go over there and help him. Because he's not going to win against the Paladin bodyguard. Good, another general's down, that's 2. Okay, I need to send more over here to get rid of these raiders. Another Paladin bodyguard. That's 3 down, 1 to go. I think it could be this one here. Shit. So they're trying to run away. Don't let him escape. Okay, we got all 4 of them. So now we just need to get 85%, which actually shouldn't be too difficult now. I think we got all 4 of them. So what are we up to at the moment? 88%, but yeah, we completely annihilated the first army. Oh, come on. You gotta get more of them than that. Well, you did get the majority of them, and we're up to 96%. It's very likely that we wiped them out. Very likely. Now, who's this in here? Just a handful of levy spears. Alright, you come over here, run them down. Like I said, I think we got them all, but I'm just not certain.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now this is.
Well, we definitely killed 85% of them. I can't remember if we killed all their generals. Yeah, we got them all. Good. Well, I'll be taking this, thank you. Now, I know that the Franks can be nomadic. They can turn into a horde. Alright, so looking at this. Right, well, we're going to need that. What else can we get here? At least we can retrain some of the cavalry. Disband these, and then just recruit a new one. Good, that saves us on a lengthy siege. Or a time-consuming siege, I should say. Alright. You're 1 turn away from arriving there. Whole bunch of generals here, just sitting here now. I don't think they need to stay here anymore. The public order looks good. Good. So bring them down into here to provide even more Christian influence. Yeah, just to eradicate paganism completely. Just seeing what else we need to do. I think that's it for the time being. Okay, we own the Mediterranean now, so this fleet has no purpose for me sitting here. Let's send it around this way and up here. There's hardly any troops here. There's almost no point bloody recruiting any troops. If they want to take it, they'll take it. All right, let's build. Alright. Looks good, let's move on. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to send the archers back there for retraining. I forgot to retrain them. Oh well. Okay, we got public order issues here. What happened? Oh, probably just squalor. Anyway, that's fixed it for the time being. The biggest problem here is that it's not converting to Christianity. Well, I can definitely keep that population low. So it's a large city, so we just need to like... Oh yeah, and of course, culture penalties. That needs to go away. Now then, I think that these guys, they can't turn into a horde, so let's take them out.
This is a day of battle. Await my order.
Right. Move forward, start shooting them. It's kind of the Vandals to soften them up for us. Okay, let's get a little bit closer so we can hopefully shoot over here. Quite in range. Alright, let's start knocking down this wall and gates. Good old archers killing more than half of the enemy army before we've even taken a single casualty. Very, very well done to them.
Our soldiers are at the gates. Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter away. The enemy gate is down. Our battering ram has done its work. Show no mercy.
Okay, the archers actually ran out of ammunition.
Make sure their soldiers are
65% of the enemy killed. Well done to them. Okay. Let's get in here.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Good. Wipe them out. Okay, it looks like the majority of what they've got left are warlords. Okay. Here's the thing, though. We know that these guys don't match up to them, even though they're technically spearmen and these are cavalry. They'll wreck us. They wreck just about everything. So what we want to do: bring the horse archers up. We don't want to be charging into them. We want them to charge into us, but into a static formation. And it's not going to move. Or break, for that matter. So I'll send... Yeah, I'll keep them coming in over here. I think that makes sense. So shoot them, force them to come over here. Of course, we're always going to take loads of casualties going up against General's bodyguard. Good, that's one down. Get in there, try and save this unit here, but if it gets wiped out, it's not the end of the world. If I pull him out, he'll just rout. Anyway, they're replaceable. They don't have any experience, so it's not a big deal. Just don't be a coward, that's all I'm asking. What did I say? I said don't be a coward, here they go being cowards. Okay, stop. You gotta recover your fatigue. God damn it, these units are trash. Alright, good. Lost a lot of men, but you know, going up against a general's bodyguard, that was all I could really do. It's not like I've literally got no spear units that have a bonus versus cavalry. Good. Another faction bites the dust. So how many are actually left? Aside from me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make that 9 because the Slavs have yet to appear. They'll appear from up here somewhere, won't they? Oh, God, I'm not looking forward to that. Alright. We can maintain public order easily enough. Converting this to Christianity needs to be a top priority. Oh, I can't even retrain. We didn't lose any units. Alright, so if I send them back here, they can all be retrained. Alright, send all them. So over here... just going to be reducing culture penalty, I suppose. Actually, once you build that, that'll make a little bit of a difference. That's going to be... It's going to take a while before we can leave that, I can already tell. We can probably just auto-resolve this. There's hardly any troops in here. Yeah, okay, good. And enslave it. And we need to repair all this shit. Hardly any people here, maybe just recruit... I was going to say, recruit a unit of peasants. We've already got one here. Might be time to send some of these guys back for retraining. I'm just not... I don't trust them, so I don't know what to think. And also, they border so many regions. If I was to turn this region Catholic, or Christian, I mean, because we're not even Catholic, we're Orthodox. That could help. How many sentinels do I have now? 59. I think there's 70-something regions in this campaign. Alright, now if we wanted to leave, let's have a look. Okay, we could get away with it. Of course, we've still got this unit over here needing to be retrained, but he'll just have to catch up because we've got to hurry up and finish off our enemies. It doesn't matter if we don't stay on the river crossing. Just got to keep moving.
Onward! Out of move, sir. General!
So as for this guy here,
Onward! Move depleted.
I'm going to send him to Britannia. Hiring a boat here isn't going to work. I have to hire it there. Well, he's still got a long way to go before he gets there. Now, how are we going public order-wise here? Going pretty well. Still don't think he could leave. He just needs to stay here for a little bit longer.
Aye, Captain. Yes, Captain.
Okay, public order here is fine, so let's get rid of these. And let's do some construction, move on to the next turn. So Cordoba looks like it's in pretty good shape. Could always use more public order though, because it's a huge city, so it's got a long way to grow. It needs public order. So still got the bunch of guys over here. What should we do with them? See, that's a lot of troops though. Well, there's no point being lazy about it. If we just go over there and fight them, this settlement here has just got a stockade. Like I said, I don't know if these guys can become a horde. We won't know until we come in closer. Leave behind everyone except for the peasants. Let's see. Okay, I need to get some more money back. That's not crucial. Okay, good. It's under control.
Orders. March. Orders.
Bring these guys side by side to make sure they don't attack us.
Sir, onward.
Or if they do attack us, make sure we've got sufficient troops. I'm just going to press M to merge.
Sir. Imperator.
Spank you.
Imperator. Imperator.
Let's get some new ones. Got plenty of money.
Orders. Move out. Combining troops.
Okay, what are we going to build now?
Sir.
There we go. Okay, moving on. Wait, hang on. Is all the other stuff moved? Yeah. Fuck do you want? I'm glad the Vandals are heading up north. Go bother someone else.
Sir. Move out. Move depleted, sir. Imperator.
Okay, are you able to leave?
Move out.
Yes, he can. Good.
Sir.
Because I have need of him up north.
Move depleted, sir. Imperator. Imperator. Move out. Onward.
Now, it's possible that these are the... Oh, actually, I think there's some more settlements up here as well. I was just thinking that these might be the last two settlements that Western Rome has in Gaul, but I think they've got more. I hope that the gates are open. That'll be useful. Excellent. Now, if we were to fight this battle just with this, that would be quite... The fuck? I didn't retrain this unit. I must have forgotten about it. Oh well. But anyway, as I was saying, if we were just to attack with what we've got there... I'll bring these guys in as well, because... Yeah, bring in 2 generals into this army. And then you come here. Well, this is going to be a pretty massive battle. I'm going to rely very heavily on my archers to shoot the enemy over the walls. Now, and this one here, because we've got reinforcements, when the archers have run out of ammunition, we send them off the battlefield so that our reinforcements can arrive. Reinforcements should be showing up from over here. And a unit like this, that should be taken off the battlefield right away.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
So the battle's probably going to be a little bit laggy to begin with, considering just the sheer number of troops that are going to be available. All only accessing one of my cores. And of course I've also got the recording software going. But you know, the computer's handling it reasonably well. That's it. Slaughter them from a distance. So a part of me hopes that these guys go inside the settlement. Don't try and attack me out on the field. Because attacking them out in the field might be difficult, I don't know. We'll see. Plus if they come in here I could shoot them. Yeah, provided we still got some ammo left. Well, like I said, we'll see how we go. Good, how are we going so far? So, 10% of the total enemy forces killed. You know, these guys here account for more than 10% of my army. Well, it's not like barbarian peasants really are very important, so shooting them is a bit of a waste. But they're also easy targets. So who's this over here? We have got a Burgundian Lancer, so those seem like they would be a pretty good target to shoot. So the balance of power at this point is definitely not in my favour, by a small margin. But, you know, we still got these guys over here. Yeah, a bit of a waste of ammo. Well, like I said, I gotta use up this ammo first, so I can get them off the battlefield so I can get my melee troops in. Alright, let's bring him over here so we can shoot into these if we can. So what are these guys up to? What are they doing? So they're just standing out there doing nothing. A few guys here and there. But for the most part, nothing. That's it. This battle might take a while. And I'm tired, so fuck. I better try and concentrate. Nothing worse than doing a complicated battle when you're tired. I'm having trouble staying awake. Not that I'm bored of the game, I'm just tired. As you guys know, it's one of my favourite games. Although, Barbarian Invasion, not as good as vanilla. But the time period kind of sucks. I don't think the Total War Attila time period is anyone's favourite. It's like, ooh, wow, yeah, Christian Rome. It's so interesting. Blech. Fucking weak cunts. So what are we up to now? 21%. Yeah, probably haven't really done my worth with these guys here, but I don't know, they did okay. These ones here haven't used up much of their ammo. Okay, these guys come back around, get into position and shoot them. Those are some valuable enemies there to kill because those are some good units. It's good. Some good units here. Completely taken out of the... You know, I haven't been completely wiped out, but as close as can be expected. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring these guys in. There's a whole bunch of peasants out this way. I'm going to send my cavalry to go take them out, obviously. So there's archers. Got to be careful though, because it's likely he'll die. Okay, some of these guys can leave now. They're out of ammo. And that'll bring in a lot of more generals' bodyguards. Keep these out because they've still got some ammunition. Stay over here. So if any if any units come down this way, we'll smash them.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Alright, go crush them. Alright, so all of these guys can leave the battlefield. Shouldn't take them long to break it. Good, run them down. This will get us good percentage numbers, but you know, they're not exactly worth a lot. Now, archers are worth a little bit more, but they're just as easy to break. Okay, you guys can now leave the battlefield, so I can bring in reinforcements. Alright, attacking up that way seems pointless. Coming back over here, let's see. A few things here and there, but if I come around over there, there's more peasants. Hang on, what's this? How about you go around this way? This looks like some war dogs, they'll be able to handle it. Kind of good they're very tired. The dogs won't fight very well either. Fine, take him out. What's this here? Chosen warlord, steer clear. Steer clear. Back over here. Steer clear from him. What's this? Barbarian peasants? Yeah, kill them. Okay, come on, hurry up and get rid of the dogs. So what are we up to now? 37%. But it looks like their reinforcing army, they don't want to even show up. So I may not end up even needing all my forces. Because if they don't want to come over here and stop us, then fine, I'll take the city and don't even bother about them. So what's this out here? Okay, we've got a unit of mercenary Allen horse archers. Okay, well they're horse archers, so that's... Wish they'd come inside the settlement. It'd be easier for me to deal with them. Alright, let's get you guys over there, and you can... We'll see if we can catch them. It's doubtful, but we'll see. I really hope these guys don't turn into a horde. I really don't need that headache of dealing with another horde. I don't think they do. I think they're very similar to the Alemanni, and I think the Burgundians also don't turn into a horde. But again, I can't remember. Right, charge into them. They might not even notice we're doing anything. Good, that's it. Slaughter them. Alright, now, get over here. So the balance of force is evenly matched now, and we've still got plenty of reinforcements. I might need to end this episode a little bit early, before an hour and a half. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay awake. Alright, I have an idea. Most of what's in the town square is just trashy units. I'm going to bring these three around here. Basically, my general is going to come from here. These 5 guys are going to hit the chosen warlord in the back, and the other 3 are going to come and hit them in the rear. And let's just hope we don't lose any generals. But if we do, well, we've got so many, what does it matter? So you guys get over here, get in position, and get ready. Now, if I was to go out there and fight them, would it be worth it? Probably not. If they don't want to come in here, I can't be bothered with them. Yeah, I think there's only the one chosen warlord there. Just gotta wait for them to get in a position. Okay, send these guys in first. You come in close. It's going to be very difficult to micromanage the generals to make sure they don't get killed. If one, like I said, if one or two of them gets killed, that's not the end of the world. Right, you go in there now. So, a Lombard Berserker went berserk. I don't want him to actually fight, I just want him to stay close, just to make sure they don't break. Even though they've got, you know, excellent morale. Wait, do they have excellent morale? Let me just check that. Just good morale. Just need to make sure. Oh, whatever, get in there and have some fun. So one of my guys has died. 2. Let's hope that's the last of the deaths.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
I really hope this ends this faction. Okay, very unlikely we're going to lose any more generals now. Now we're just going to wait 3 minutes for that timer to run out. If they don't want to defend the city, well, that's their problem. Actually, hang on. Since we've got these 2 guys here, why don't we take them out over here and just charge them into the enemy, because they're as good as gone anyway, so might as well use them. They're not coming out properly. Could be a waste of time because they're just going to go rebel anyway, or become a horde. So yeah, waste of time. Didn't lose that very many men, but you know. Ah, damn it, they became a horde. Well, hopefully there's somebody else's problem now. So yeah, retrain those units. That's good. And so we lost a few generals, but like I said, it doesn't really matter that much because we had so many in the first place. This region's already got heaps of Christianity now, so he doesn't need to stay there. Now, these guys here, Christianity is going to be the dominant religion here very quickly. 35%, which means this is going to riot. So I might as well. It doesn't even provide any public order. So it's going to go down by 50%, but still public order is going to be shit, so. Just leave this guy in there. And lower the population even further. Now you need to come back over here. Because he's pagan. And now it's going to go down by 55%. Which is of course by a huge amount. But yeah, now they've got 5 fucking stacks to deal with. So that was the stack we defeated, now they've got 4 new stacks. Bit of a pain. But nothing we can't handle. In time. They eventually wear themselves out. Well, let's get to construction, then move on to the next turn. Yeah, that would be a better building for it. That bloody time pitcher grows. Okay, we had stuff to do, moving on. So rioting over here, how bad is it? It's bad, but let's see. Next turn it will come under control as long as it doesn't revolt. So I just need someone here who's got enough influence to make sure things stay okay just for this turn. But nobody's got any goddamn influence. So you've got 2. to think that this guy here is our most influential general. 65%. Well, I suppose once some of these things are repaired, that'll get to 70%. So actually, you're pagan. You need to leave. Stay over here just in case they attack. I guess you can just stay in there for the time being. Actually, no. When I'm out here building watchtowers, so keep an eye on what's going on out here. Okay, we need to start getting a fleet ready so we can get over to Britannia. There you go. Like I said, he'd catch up eventually, sort of. Into an army one way or another. Okay, this guy here's just been sitting here. We don't need to worry about Christianity, it's been maxed out for ages. But at the same time, I'm not too sure what to do with them, because there's the Sarmatians here, and they could attack us at any moment. There's hardly any population here. I need more Equites Clibanarii coming from here. And they do a good job, and they've got good morale, right? No, they don't. Well, whatever, they still do a good job. Alright, so I might end the episode here, just because I'm really feeling tired, and I just don't feel like playing for another half hour right now. So what I'll do is in the next episode is make it an extra long one, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe, part 13 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.